Hey guys! Sorry that I'm late. Um, I have some new equipment and so getting it set took me a bit longer than I thought it was going to take. And then I was eating, so this is why I'm a bit late. Um, I am still figuring out things because I don't have my usual setup. Like I said, I have a new setup. So we'll see. Okay. Oh, don't tell me my mic is mute. Okay, I am live. I'm gonna go to the comments. Okay, that says I'm not muted, so thank God. Let's see if anybody has come in. I know it's been a while since I've done a stream or uploaded anything. But it's just the holidays and I hadn't really been able to, so but I hope that everybody's been having some good holidays so far, that they had a good Christmas, and that we are going to be welcoming the new year now that we only have almost a day left, because today is almost over. Oh, let's see. Oh, I guess nobody's here yet. Okay, let's check that I haven't fucked this up yet. I'm just testing to see that everything's running smoothly. Oh, shit. Okay, this is running smoothly. Like, this is just a stream to kind of like chill, and just talk a bit, maybe talk a bit about, like holidays, what's been going on. Oh, let's see. If I do start cam, I guess. Let's see. I position myself like this. Maybe if I move it slightly. I don't know anymore. Let's check on the phone. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool. Okay. I am in frame. Cool, cool. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Like I said, I have a new equipment and I don't know what I'm doing. I got an iPad and I'm basically treating it as my laptop, but I hadn't yet really used it to do any stream or do any videos, because like I had said on a previous stream that I was trying to figure out equipment, getting some things, and then seeing when I could get back to a more regular schedule. But I'm getting there. Hopefully, now that the new year is coming, I'll be able to go back to that more regular schedule and create more content for you guys, because I've been loving just being on YouTube and this community that we've created. Feliz Navidad y el año nuevo ya mismo está aquí. Nada más falta un día porque hoy ya casi no existe. Let's see. Has anybody come in? Oh, hello, Blind Toes. Let's see. I'm not that late. I'm only a little bit late, Toes. Blind Toast says that my hair needs to be brushed a little bit more. It doesn't really have to be brushed. You're not tricking me with that joke anymore. I actually washed my hair today, so ha, joke's on you. Let's see. I'm using the AirPods mic because I don't have everything set up right now, since this was more of a impromptu stream to starting to get things set up to start using more as the iPad for like future stuff. So I don't really have a microphone connected to it right now. Why? Okay, that's it. But yeah, like I said, I don't have anything really connected to it. Oh my god, I hope that it doesn't sound bad. I know that there probably was a little bit of an echo earlier when I was checking that the audio was good on the other phone, which maybe I should have muted myself. I don't know. But I think there was maybe slight of an echo, or I know people were hearing like me twice when I was checking, not just that the audio was coming through, but then that me turning on the camera, that I'm on frame, and that I may not have to move slightly. I am very cozy right now. My mom says that I'm somewhat exaggerating because... Oh no, then I'm wondering, is the music being heard on the stream? Because I hear it on my end, but now I'm not sure if people are hearing it. Ooh. Now I'm a bit scared about that. I don't know if people can hear. Can people hear the... Again, I apologize for being all over the place and double audios and whatever. I'm trying to make sure everything is okay in terms of the stream. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it is. Thank God. Okay, I'm gonna leave the phone there. Now let's see. Are the comments being updated here? Okay, cool. Why didn't her message show up? What the heck, Streamyard? Yeah, where is she? Okay, that's the message I pinned. Okay, that's weird. Are new messages not showing up? Oh, what is going on? That's weird. And I have to log in? What the heck? Okay, that would let me post, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. For some reason, the new comments weren't showing up for me. I wasn't even done with my sentence, so shut up, Toes, because I had a bit of an issue. Comments. Like, I wanted to make sure that people can hear the music, and then for some reason, new comments weren't showing up until now. So, hush, sir. Okay, now I can catch up to the new comments that had come in. Hello, Christina, my little artist, who says, hello, beautiful. Thank you. Why you gotta make me feel bashful? Christina, my little artist, also says, hello, Mistress Joker. Oh, God. Yeah, I am not providing context for that. I'm not explaining anything. Lento says, "Gotcha, don't worry, you sound fine." So thank you. I'm glad that I sound fine. Um, this is what happens when you decide to get new equipment and just set up new things. You have no idea what you're doing. Blind Toes added. Also, my hair still looks better than yours. That is the funniest thing you've ever said, sir. Considering you have no hair. Oh, you're so funny. Blunt toes, then edit again. Yes, the music is being heard. And I thank you guys for making sure that you're helping me figuring out that things are working. Then Blind Toes added again. Yes, your mom is right. You're exaggerating about the cold. Which, in my defense, because I hadn't finished my sentence, is that it is going to be getting colder later. And I'm probably going to take off one of the pajamas. It's just, I don't have one set of, like, pajamas that can keep me warm and cozy. So typically I put on 2 sets that I have when it gets way too cold. But today I decided, because I don't have a lot of memory about the first time that I had a bathrobe, because it was years ago. And I really wanted to wear the one that I got for Christmas this year, which is so it's either like a white color or a yellow color. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. Like, for those who can see, I'm just wearing it now. And some of it can be seen. Like I said, I don't know if it's like a white color or like a yellow color, and I haven't really checked. So, but it's pretty cozy. I like how it feels. And where I'm sitting right now is where the AC, like the area where the AC to my room is. So probably later, I'm gonna feel cold, because I usually feel cold when I'm sitting in my desk. I also had to wash my hair today, so my hair is still a bit damp. So that is not helping me, or helping any matters for that case, when it comes to not feeling the cold. And Christina Mellow Artist says, I can hear the music. And then musical notes emoji. I didn't know there were emojis for the musical notes. I learned something today. Okay, I guess I'm caught up with comments. I hope you two have had a good week so far, and that your holidays have been good so far in terms of Christmas and all that, and that you've eaten delicious food. We're gonna be having way too much fun tomorrow. And just music in general. I wish I could have some of the typical Christmas music for the stream, but I don't think that music is copyrighted. So, alas, my holidays have been great so far. Christmas was pretty good. Um, we didn't really do a lot because we typically just do almost nothing on Christmas Day itself. Like, other years we may have gone to like family members' houses, and other than that, we just stayed in pajamas and basically had a lazy day. But then Christmas Eve is when we sort of celebrated. We had some family over, we had some delicious food. But it wasn't like the typical Puerto Rican celebration. It was more like, let's get together with family. And people left, I think, a bit late, but I have memories of my childhood of just Christmas Eve of people leaving around midnight or 1 in the morning, like stuff like that. And then Christmas Day going to way too many houses to get presents. Oh dear God. That was always fun. But I remember the Christmas Eve there would be like a lot of just festive and celebration, and like you would always have like a bunch of like music and eating, and people would gather. There are in some neighborhoods where you can hear people around going with like a, what do you call it? Oh shit, I forgot the word. Paranda. I don't know what that word would be in English. Maybe something similar to like a choir, I guess? I don't know. But it's people who would have like different like instruments, and they can go around, and typically it could go like traigo esta trulla para que te levantes, traigo esta trulla, ta ta ta, and you will hear them people going like ta ta ta, and chaos and dancing. Blanco says, yes, mistress. And then I didn't read the 2 prior comments because these 2 were just saying hello to each other. Again, I am not providing context or explaining why these 2 are calling me that now. Because it was born because of a joke on a call, and I forgot half of the explanation. So you know what? I'm not giving context. Toes or Christina can provide the context if they want. I am not providing it. But I'm really excited for the new year because we're going to be getting just so much anime that I'm not gonna lie, not expecting. Like, My Hero Academia Season 7 in May. Yeah, May 4. So that's gonna be fun. But already, like, next month, I'm forgetting what date they give again, but Blue Exorcist Season 3, and I'm excited because It's just one of my favorite anime. If you've been a subscriber of the channel for a while now, or you've seen me when I popped into some of the other YouTube creator spaces, then you may know that whenever we've talked about anime, I've made it very well known that I love Blue Exorcist and that Rina Kumura is my waifu. I know he's a guy, and it doesn't matter what people may tell me. He is waifu material. He is not husband material. And that's why, even though he's a guy, he's my waifu when it comes to anime. And come on, he's adorable, and he just has wife energy. You can't tell me he doesn't have wife energy. I mean, even one of the characters jokes about it in season 1. And I just love that half demon. And I can't wait for season 3. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit skeptical because of the arc that they are going to be covering. Just because some of the shit that I am aware that ends up happening in that arc, so we'll see what ends up happening. I just hope our boy doesn't end up suffering too much. Although, that's kind of wishful thinking. That's why I will wrap him in my protective arms and just make sure that cinnamon roll like has protection. I don't even know what I'm doing right now or what I was supposed to say. My brain is all over the place. So probably next week, because I don't think I'm gonna have it finished on Sunday. So I don't think I'm gonna have it finished for like tomorrow, but sometime this week, because I actually have been able to sit down and write some more when it comes to my fan fiction to protect his prince. And so I am somewhat confident that either this week or sometime next week, I'm probably gonna have chapter 8 finished. Because I am writing down one of the points that I wanted the chapter to end on. There is just a scene that I haven't finished writing, and I haven't really hit the word count that I wanted for that chapter. But because I'm almost there, and I've actually been able to actually sit down and write, I am fairly confident that I'll be able to have it finished for this week. If nothing happens that prevents me from doing it. If not, then most likely next week, because I am almost done with it, and I am happy with the progress that I've been able to add to the chapter. And there is just a couple of things that end up happening that I'm having so much fun with. I don't know why. There's something about writing Mephisto as a character, especially when he knows what's going to happen, but he just doesn't tell the other characters. He just watches, but then he gives you this like expression that says, I know everything that's gonna happen, and I'm being entertained. Am I going to warn you so that you can take the proper steps to make sure that you don't suffer? No. I may give you a hint so you don't die, if you're important enough, but I may not at the end either. So I don't know why. It's been kind of fun just writing him as a character, although sometimes it's a little bit tricky keeping him in character. I'm not gonna lie, Rin is the easiest. Rin is the easiest character to write. But that's mostly because he somewhat shares the same personality that I have. So a lot of times it's very easy to just write him, especially when he goes in between his 180s of like emotions, and when his brain goes all over the place and he gets excited. I'm like, yeah, this is the easiest character to write because all I gotta do is somewhat tap into myself for some things and just be like, okay, if I was actually this teenage half-demon, how would I react to the shit happening around me? And that sort of helps to get myself into his mindset to write him. And then the scenes where he's being a little bit dense are also easy to just write. Knight hasn't been that hard to write. The only issues that I run into when I'm writing him that I kind of have to take my time with is more in the way that I've decided that he somewhat speaks and how he presents himself as this sort of like gentleman kind of knight, is especially to Rin. And it's in the scenes when he's speaking that I struggle the most because I'm trying not to have him talk like completely in a polite and formal like speech pattern, but I'm also trying to make sure that he doesn't talk like in a casual sort of speech, kind of like Rin, because in my mind, I imagine him to have more of a kind of mix between like formal and casual way of speaking, or sort of way where sometimes it comes off as polite. But and then I haven't written much of the other characters because this chapter is focusing heavily between Knight and Rin. But pretty soon I'm going to branch into writing some of the other characters. And also really sort of start thinking what exactly is Yukio being called for, because I've written in, I don't remember what chapter it was, but he's been going on he went on a mission, so I'm just trying to plan like, is it an actual mission or is somebody kind of like just messing with him and middling in because they know that if he found out that Rin is actually spending time with Knight, he's gonna probably explode of anger because he doesn't really know who Knight is. All he has to go by is what he's heard from other exorcists and what he's seen. And to him, Knight is just a shady and like sketchy person, and we all know how protective he is of his older twin brother. So I feel that he would just show up with his guns and want to shoot at him, similar to what he did in the chapter where he comes home and like Rin comes out of the room and he's trying to make Yukio not realize that like Night is there, and then he almost has a heart attack because like the man just comes out of the room as if nothing, and Rin is like, God freaking damn it! And they were able to somewhat calm him down in the moment, but he does not trust Night at all. So I'm gonna have some fun with that conflict in later chapters. So now that I've been able to write down, like I've been writing in notes like some of the ideas that I have, because I have future plans for the story. I haven't figured out how many chapters it's gonna have, and I don't even know at this point how many chapters it's gonna have, so we'll see. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, I don't know why on the iPad I'm having to like click on the little text box for me to post and then get out of it, and then the new comments are showing up. I don't know. I'll have to investigate what's going on that end later. Let's see. Blind Toast says, we just had food, opened presents, and got drunk. Nice. Yeah, we didn't get drunk, but that sounds about right. We had what did we have? Oh, we had coquito. So I drank coquito, and I believe there was wine, but I just didn't have wine. I drank orange juice, a bit of soda, and coquito. I'm gonna be honest, the time that I did had a couple of like drinks was back on the 18. We were at my uncle's place for a birthday celebration, and they had way too many things. And let's see. In terms of alcohol, I ended up drinking coquito, because like somebody had brought coquito. Then I tried a shot of, I'm forgetting what it's called now, but I had a shot of a drink, and it's a drink that I love. I'll have to ask my mom later, but because I'm not remembering at the top of my head right now. It's B something. B58? I don't know anymore. It's a shot that my mom. Oh, B-52? I think it's B-50. Nah, no, I'm not remembering. But I had a shot. It was delicious. And then I didn't have the whole glass. It was more like I had half of it, and then I think my mom drank a bit more. And it was, I think it was rum with like pineapple. It was good. It was really good. And then there was sodas and way too much food, and then cake. But I don't know. Christina Meloarda says, a bonfire? No. More like... No, not a bonfire. Fuck, my brain went out the window. I don't know where I was going. Christina Miller Artist added context to the Mistress joke, and it was... I didn't know Joker had stepped out from a group call we were having. She came back and I said, Mistress Joker has returned. And now these two won't stop with calling me Mistress Joker, so... I guess Toes is BTH, Blind Toes Harem, and I guess I'm Mistress Joker now. What the fuck is wrong with us? Blind Toe says January 6th for the Blue Exorcist. Oh yes, thank you. Which, funny enough, that is also the day where we celebrate the Three Holy Kings Day, which in Spanish is Los Tres Reyes Magos. And for those who are unaware or unfamiliar with this holiday, which falls on January 6th, it's basically children receive presents that are unwrapped and they are put under the bed. And typically, if you have old like shoe boxes in your house, you grab them and you go to the backyard or any area of the house that you may have with grass, and you fill the whole empty shoebox with grass. Some people may leave a carrot and like a bowl of water, because the idea is that we are supposed to leave like the kids, they're supposed to leave food for the camels that are coming, because the Three Holy Kings come in their camels. And if anybody is familiar with religion and Jesus, and how like there were the three holy kings that came where Jesus had been born, and they each deliver a present. If I'm remembering that's where one of the places where they somewhat come from. And we have this holiday because of Spain, but it's been part of our culture for years now, and so I find it interesting that it falls in that day. I completely forgot about that. Cristina Miliardis says, it was a play on the scene from Harry Potter where Dobby says, "Master has given Dobby clothes. Dobby is now free." But actually, Christina, I'm a bit familiar with the scene you're talking about because I don't remember in which of the movies it was, but I'm pretty sure that's in one of the movies. It's been a long time since I've seen the movies. I don't think my mom has watched them either. We were talking one day about like watching them, and I told her that I'll rewatch them with her because I only watched, I would say, all of them once, and it was in the theater. There's maybe some of them that when they would do reruns, I would rewatch them. But I'm not fully as familiar with the series, like with the books, or where I can recall scenes and lines. There's just some things that I can still recall. Just a little artist says, "I forgot that Joker isn't as familiar with Harry Potter." Oops. It's fine. I'm familiar with some things, and it's always enjoyable hearing you and Toes rant about Harry Potter and talk about the series. I may get into it eventually, but right now I'm finishing a series called Solo Leveling, which it is a Korean manhwa or Korean manga, and it's getting an anime sometime in 2024. But a light novel adaptation was made based on the series, and there is an audiobook version of it, and I've been getting into it. And once I finish that series, I've decided that I'm also going to start reading the Percy Jackson series because I got a bit interested in it. So I'm a bit committed to some series, and I have to finish one before starting another one because I know myself. Once I start something, if I haven't finished it and then I go into something new, I don't finish it. Blind Toe says, "Yes, finally. Also, when are we gonna get chapter 9? LOL. Listen, sir, you will get chapter 9 after I finish chapter 8, and maybe 2 weeks after chapter 8 has been published. I will start on chapter 9. Hold your horses. I don't even have chapter 9 planned yet. I don't know how that's supposed to start. I gotta finish chapter 8 first, and then I can have an outline of what the next chapter is going to be. The ETL Nation says hi. Hello. Glad for you to be here and just watching me just talk with you guys, chill, talk a bit about the holidays and anime and who knows what not, and having to deal with me. But it's so good to have you. Blind Toe says, you probably had a shot of B-52. Yes, that's probably the one. Thank you. Because I don't know why the name was eluding me. Thank you so much for helping me with that, Toast. But yes, and I actually really love that shot. It's delicious. Carry on accessibility says, "Hey Alex, mistress Joker, haha." Hi Carrie. um, I hope your holidays have been good. Oh. I'm surprised that Josh hasn't popped in to start the color war how like he did the last stream. Christina Miller Artist says LOL Carrie. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh my god. Carry and accessibility says, "Ooh, I want presents. Do I count as a kid?" Um, you could still I think you could still count as one. Like you could still be gifted. I mostly gifted my nephew stuff. He's supposed to be getting Lego presents. Sometime it's supposed to be arriving to their house at some point. I kind of hate that even though I have Amazon Prime, when I send things that I've bought to Puerto Rico, I don't have the Prime benefits anymore. Like, I don't know why. It kind of sucks, but I got my nephew lots of things, but I think you could count. I think we could. I think we could give Carrie more presents. Carry on accessibility says, wait a second. I don't want grass, never mind. Well, you're not the one that gets the grass. The grass is more for like the camels of the Holy Three Kings, because they're supposed to be traveling in their camels. So the grass is really not for you or anybody. It's supposed to be mostly for the camels. So usually it's thrown out eventually, and then the shoebox either gets reused for the next year, or you just grab another one if you bought shoes that year for like the next year. But nobody really gets grass. All you get is presents. And in fact, I don't know about other families, but of what I remember, my parents always made me and my brother go out to gather the grass on the shoe boxes. So the adults never like dealt with the grass. And I remember it being like a mess when we would wake up the next day, so there could be the illusion of, oh my god, they came and the camels probably ate it. BTH, BTH, BTH. Blinto says, Carrie, don't believe them. That's just a rumor. Because Carrie had said, hey, BTH. I think at this point you just can't escape it, Toes. Carrie Inaccessibility says you need to read the Cradle series. LOL. What's the Cradle series? Now I'm curious. I don't know. I want to read a couple of different series. It's just I'm tackling one by one because I tend to be the type that I don't know why, for some reason I can't go back to starting something that I started before if I start something new. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's one of the main reasons I haven't started writing any other fanfics of like stories, even though I've written down in like notes or like pages as example, like ideas and other things that I want to do. But in terms of a long time series, I may do one-shots in between chapters to keep myself more motivated to write more for the readers, and so not a long ass time passes without me writing anything. But I have ideas for other series that I want to do, but I know myself that if I start them, I'm never gonna finish To Protect His Prince, and I want to finish it. I have way too many ideas, and it's fun seeing people, at least in Wattpad, speculate who the main villain is. So that's why in terms of reading series, I'm tackling one at a time. But we'll see. Maybe I'll find more in the genres that I end up liking. Carrie Inaccessibility says, nah, it's the truth. I fact-checked it and everything. Face laughing on the... No, face rolling on the... Wait, what? Oh, face rolling on the floor emoji. She added at the end. Oh my god. Carry on accessibility says pink, pink, heart emoji. Oh, sorry, I forgot a pink. So it was pink, 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 heart emoji. Oh shit, that reminds me. I should have probably put on the pink bandana. I have like a pink bandana that actually looks pretty nice. I should have worn that, but my bandanas at the moment are a little bit out of order. I had them organized at some point, but then I was looking for something else and I accidentally made a mess inside of the drawer, and I've been looking for something to have my not just jewelry but like hair accessories a little bit more organized. But damn, I think the bandana I'm wearing, I think it's like a lilac color. Because I know it's not the white one or the black one. I think it is like a lilac color, but damn, I forgot to grab the pink one. Oh well, next time I'll grab the pink one. Blind Toast says Starbucks green straw. Wait, is there a green straw from Starbucks? I'm still planning a trip for Starbucks because there's a couple of drinks I want to try, and I really want to try their K-pops, and a little bit of their food. Get that crap out of here. Starbucks Pink Remix? Is that what that says? Yeah. Get that crap out of here. Starbucks Pink Remix. Oh my god. It's the color war, guys! The color war! Green versus pink. I guess technically I'm in the pink camp since I have a couple of pink things that I like. Even though pink is not my favorite color. And I like purple. And purple has a couple of shades that can fall into the pink category. And I love blue. And the color war isn't with the blue, but blue is my favorite color. I kind of wish the Pro iPads had like a pink color. Sorry, oh my god, not pink, oh god. Blue! 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 I want blue, I want everything blue. That's why the case that I got for it, it's blue. Or at least the website says it's blue, so I'm happy. Yeah, I guess if I had to have like a compromise, I would not mind having like pink and blue. And I kind of did that with the tennis shoes that I have, the Hoka Bondi style, I think. The tennis shoes that I got for me because of my feet issue. Have a nice compromise. Oh god. And I like how they look, and how they're this pink and blue. And now that I'm thinking about it, the inserts that the shoe has inside are pink or pinkish color. And I haven't had a problem with that. So, yeah. Carry on Accessibility says, LOL, okay, I'm done. I'll behave. I mean, you don't have to behave. I welcome the chaos. I'm loving it. We can have all the shenanigans and chaos here. I'm all over the place most of the time, so I welcome the chaos. Blind Toe says, wow, the pink dictator is trying to suppress the green color. Carry on Accessibility says, oh hush. This is Mistress Joker's stream. Let's not color war here. LOL. um, Josh has tried to branch the color war over here, Carrie. He did it in a previous stream I had, so I think there's people who want to branch out the color war into other areas. I think they want to continue seeing the pink versus green war, because they want green to be superior to pink, and also as a way to summon you so that so that we can all have a laugh. Lionto says, I know, we need to listen to Mistress Joker. Oh my god, guys! My cheeks are killing me! And I'm glad I did put on my bathrobe because I am feeling a bit chilly right now. Like, I'm actually feeling like the shivers. But I don't think it has to do with temperatures having gone down again. Although they're probably lowered. It has to do more with AC and wet hair. Or damp. Yeah, it's mostly kind of damp at this point, but still. I may have a third cup of coffee a little bit later. Yeah, today calls for a third cup of coffee. I still have a lot of coffee. Oh my god. So very close to Christmas, I needed to restock my little area with like the coffee pots, and I needed to get creamer. And it was so close to Christmas, I really didn't want to deal with shipping stuff and Amazon and all that, because I just wanted my things then, you know, then and now, sort of. So I went to Walmart, and at the time they didn't have their smaller box, so I had to buy their 48 count. Sorry. Of the Bustelo K-Pots. And then I got 2 creamers, which they're both from Starbucks, and one of them is starting to become one of my favorites. And it's the Cinnamon Dulce Latte Creamer. Although I have to be careful when I pour it, because there's been 2 times, no, actually 3 times now by accident, where I've poured a bit too much of it, and then I've had to make more coffee to fix it. But that's becoming one of my favorite creamers, alongside the hazelnut creamer and French vanilla creamer, although lately I've been preferring the hazelnut one more than the French vanilla. And then the second creamer I got, which it's okay. I haven't really been liking it, but it's drinkable for now. I'm probably not gonna be buying it again. And it's the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. So I don't think I'm gonna buying it again. I don't think I'm really a pumpkin spice person. Or I don't know if it is the creamer, because I had a pumpkin spice latte once, and it wasn't bad. So maybe it's the creamer what I just don't like. But because of getting the 48 count, I still have too much coffee. So I might just make some more in a bit. Yeah, and then oh, and then we have corn muffins. My mom made some corn muffins. She decided to make them this time with this like corn cream thing, and I think because of it, it made the when you're eating the muffin itself like not break apart as much how it usually does. And I don't know. It was a little bit different. Apparently there was like a different recipe or like style to it that my mom wanted to try, and she did it, and it turned out okay. I'm not complaining. It tasted good. Carrion X's ability says, yes, we all must submit to Mistress Joker. Christina Mello Artist says, don't forget, Mistress Joker also has an app called Mistress Joker After Dark. Or wait, what'd you say? Or MJH? Yeah, or MJH. Her app is for husbandos. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. The app will be coming soon. Oh my god. Oh god, no! Blind Toe says, careful, Mistress Joker. Carrie may change your name on her Discord, lol. I'm not that concerned. Christina Malo Artist says we are still working on the name. Yes, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. We'll hash all the details and we'll probably decide on one at one point. Oh my god, let's see. Lanto says, don't forget Mistress Joker's podcast. Wait, the fuck? There's a podcast? I don't know what he's talking about. I was not aware of this. I did not agree to a podcast. Where did this podcast came from, sir? I agree to nothing. I agree to nothing. Christina Miller Artist says, yes, the podcast with code host BTH. Ah, that podcast. Then yes. Yes, indeed. The podcast with BTH. Blind Toast says, "Don't forget, with one hell of a maid, Christina." Oh God, are we referencing Black Butler now? Yeah, are we like referencing Black Butler, but instead of "I'm one hell of a butler," like we're changing that with maid, so like it would be like "I'm one hell of a maid." Oh God, what the fuck am I saying? um, is that what we're doing now? Oh my God. Um. Yeah, it kind of sucks the way that I have to do for like the new comments to show up. I don't. I may have to contact StreamYard afterwards. I don't know. Oh, I'm shivering again, and I need water. So I will be back in a second. I just realized I need water. Ah. All right then. I have returned, my lovelies. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna adjust myself again. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still in frame. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with keeping hydrated during the cold weather because most of the time I don't want to drink cold things, but then I realize that it's a must and I have to. Okay, let's see that I'm still good. Okay. Okay, I'm still good. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else like struggles with drinking water or like cold beverages during really cold days or cold months, but I also realize that when you're talking a lot, you kinda need it. So. Okay, nobody else has commented anything new. God, I'm shivering now. I miss the days of pretty warm. Well, it would get chilly in the night, but I kind of miss the days of just warm holidays. Which is the perks of having grown up in an island. Oh, another perk of having grown up in an island is beaches, which we have a few where I live now, but they're kind of far, and I haven't really put in the effort to try and go to one. So, it's been approximately 10 years since the last time I went to a beach. There we go. Beach. Yeah, I've officially been now in the United States for 10 years now. It's kind of crazy just thinking about it. I never thought that I would have moved to the States when I was younger, or that I would be living here for so long. So, yay for 10 years! And it is going to mark 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, pretty soon it's going to mark 2 years of having started YouTube. So yay for me continuing the shenanigans and whatnot. This journey has and will continue to be fun. Well, I can't even talk right now. I am confusing words and the order they're supposed to go in. And I'm not even drunk. I guess that's what happens when I'm thinking way too fast. Okay, let's see. So I don't know what the new year is going to have in store for me, but I hope it brings good things. I'm trying to finish an anime that I somewhat started, and I can't believe I'm in episode 10. I think I'm episode 10, and I'm still confused on a few things in terms of the plot in general. I may have to do a review on it at some point. But anybody curious, it's called the Kingdom of Ruin, or the Kingdoms. Yeah, the Kingdom of Ruin. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Mix of fantasy and magic, but sci-fi and technology. Oh, and there's witches that are in the mix. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit weird. But it has an interesting concept. Oh, and the protagonist wants to kill all of humans. Because they killed his beloved, who was a witch. So I may do an actual review at some point. Maybe if I can understand what the hell is even going on. Because I thought I knew what was happening, but then I get to episode 10, and then I'm like, okay, what am I watching? Which can happen with anime. If you come across some of the more crazy ones, you can run into some that make sense, and then you can fully run into the ones that make no sense. Like Fully Cooley! Or Drifters! Was it Drifters? I think it was Drifters. I have to find that again to make sure I remember the name right. But it was one that I finished it. I still have no idea what the plot is. And I remember the general basis was important figures in history, either after death, like sometime after death or immediately after getting killed, they're sent to this other place where they're fighting against this other faction that is somewhat similar to them, and then more shit or bullshit happens. I don't know, because I still have no idea what the plot is, even years now. I watched it a second time because I was like, maybe I just didn't understand the plot. Maybe if I watched it again, I still have no idea what the plot even is. So you can come across those really crazy ones where they either have no plot or the plot just makes no sense whatsoever. And then I was trying the other day not to just get sucked into watching gameplay of Genshin Impact and Honkai Railstar. I think is how you say the name, or the full name. I know people just call the second one Honkai. The art style is pretty, and the characters are really nice to look at. Some of the guys are pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. Tos is probably gonna call me out with the pretty boys, because I do have a bias with pretty boys. But I just can't help it. Sometimes I'll read a manga or I'll play a game where there's pretty boys and I will be captivated and interested. Okay, it's always either pretty boys or pretty boys that have animal features like cat boys. I love cat boys. I don't know. There's something about the humans with like animal characteristics that are maybe just the like ears and a tail. I don't know why. That's always been. I've always been fascinating with that, and I find it cute. Another game that I find myself absorbed with gameplay. It's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a great franchise! Although the plot is very convoluted at this point, but the franchise is great, and more people should play it. But don't ask me to explain the plot. Go find it on YouTube. There's even some new stuff that I'm still not understanding. But I've always loved the franchise. I made it my mission at some point when I was younger to try and collect all of the games. I came pretty close to it. But yeah, I really wanted to collect or have all of them. I remember, oh god, yeah, I had almost all of them. So I started with Kingdom Hearts 2, and then because the Kingdom Hearts 1 copy that I had bought at the time well, oh God, I was probably 13. Yeah, this is when I was way back, like 2007 era, somewhere around that time. Um, and so I went on YouTube and I watched gameplay with story of Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Reaching of Memories, which was a reboot, I think it was, or like the same of Chain of Memories but for the PlayStation, because it was originally like a Game Boy game, of what I'm remembering correctly. And I watched all of that, and then obviously I would play Kingdom Hearts 2 because I'm obsessed, and it went to the point that I would rewatch cutscenes, and my brother would get mad. Because I wouldn't skip the cutscenes. And then 358 Slash Today's came out for the Nintendo DS. And obviously, I asked for it on a birthday, because I had to have it. Then when Birth by Sleep came out for the PSP, back in the day, I also had to have it, and I asked for a PSP so I could play the game. I eventually bought more games for the PSP, but my sole reason for buying the PSP was to play that one Kingdom Hearts game. Although I was disappointed at the time because I had supposedly gotten a limited edition Kingdom Hearts PSP version, and the box said that the PSP was supposed to come in this kind of like gray or grayish color, and it was supposed to have some of the characters on the back, but it was just gray. It didn't have any of the characters in the back, so I remember at the time being disappointed in that detail. And then let's see. I tried getting a 3DS, so that I could buy, Coded, and then, or Recoded, and then During Drop Distance, but I wasn't able to get the console or the games, so I went through the route of just watching all the playthrough on YouTube. Then when they released the, I guess, reboot versions, or more like remix versions for like the PlayStation 3 of the games, which was the 1.5 and 2.5, I got them. And probably if I could, I would have probably bought the PlayStation 4 so I could play the 2.0, I think it was, and then get Kingdom Hearts 3. But I had no money for that, and at the time, I probably would have just buy them as like to collect them when they came out, because I haven't really touched console video games in so long. I can't really play on the console we have, which is a PlayStation 3. That's somewhere in the house. I don't even remember where it is, but it's somewhere in the house. And it's because it has too many profiles, so whenever I log into it, I always need somebody sighted to choose my profile. And I kind of got tired of it, so I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna play video games with it. I'll get my own shit, and then I'll get all the games. And you bet your ass, once I can get like the desktop, I'm gonna get all of the Kingdom Hearts games for the PC. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have a problem. But I can't help it, the story is just so good, the characters are so well written, and they're adorable. Well, okay. Majority of the characters are well written. There are some that could have been a bit better. Riku's gay, and he's gay for Sora. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, it's almost gonna be 10! And I'm shivering! Yeah, I'm a baby when it comes to the cold, but I can't help it. I just can't help it. But, yeah. Ooh, hold on. Let me show something. Cause, I need to put it on again. I'll probably turn it back on in a moment. Let's go here. What happens if I click that? Oh, cool. Okay, I want to unstop cam. I love this profile way too much. This profile picture. Not as much as the one I have on Discord, because it's written in gray, and I love this too a lot in their chibi style, but, I like my demon profile picture. Because it's a little demon, and it's so me. Anytime I look at it, I'm just like, I'm in love with this thing. But, I just like showing it from time to time. I'm gonna show myself again. Because I know some people like seeing me. There we go. But I think on that note, I'm gonna be wrapping it on, because I don't think I could squeeze another hour. And I hope that everybody ends up having a good new year, and then that we can all embrace the new year. God, I can't believe it is almost 2024. How time flies. You can watch just my content, my stuff, and just have fun with me, chill, relax, enjoy all the shenanigans here on YouTube at Joker Alice. If you're not subscribed yet and you forget to look me up, that's how you can look it up. I'm also on Twitter at Joker_Alice72. I finally remember those two numbers for Twitter that I can never remember. But I think if you also type Joker Alice, it should show up. On Instagram, I am Joker_Alice. If you want to read my fan fictions and just follow my stories, I am on Archive Moron as AO3 as Joker_Alice, or if you prefer Wattpad, you can find me there at Joker_Alice2. And those are all my plugins. You can follow all of them if you just want to see more of my content or just see what I'm up to. But happy holidays, happy new year, and I hope everybody has a good new year. But with that, I'm going to be heading out, and we'll probably see you guys on the next video or another stream at some point. But bye!